He was actually the government's ultimate agent created at a cost of $1 billion. But his special agent skills were suppressed, and he was tucked away in a remote town. Because his personality became naturally timid and cowardly after losing his memory, it wasn't long before he became the town's famous loser. This man walked out of the supermarket to suddenly discover two people tampering with his car. He spoke up to stop them, but unexpectedly, after hearing him, the two rushed toward him. One of them even pulled out a knife. He reacted instinctively, and by the time he came to his senses, he had brutally killed them both. He called his girlfriend for help, but she clearly thought he was joking because she knew better than anyone that her boyfriend was just a homebody who wouldn't even dare kill a chicken. But when his girlfriend arrived at the scene and saw the two bodies on the ground, she was immediately shocked. She would rather believe the two people on the ground had killed each other, but before they could discuss how to handle the bodies, a passing patrol officer discovered the situation. As it turned out, the man's name was Mike, a notorious loser in town. Yet he had a perfect girlfriend named Anna. The cause of all this could be traced back to 3 days earlier. At that time, Mike had planned a romantic trip to propose to Anna. But after Mike bought the plane tickets, just as the plane was about to take off, he suddenly had a panic attack and hid in the bathroom, refusing to come out. This caused them to miss their flight, and Anna was very upset about it. What Mike didn't know was that his every move had actually been precisely monitored by a satellite in space. His attempt to leave town immediately triggered an alert to Ian, a high-ranking CIA official. The message stated that leadership viewed Mike's unauthorized departure as an uncontrollable threat, so they would eliminate Mike within 24 hours. In the middle of the night, two top agents disguised as robbers began their targeted elimination of Mike. But they never imagined that their skills were not even in the same league as Mike's briefly awakened abilities. When subordinates reported to their superior that two elite agents had been killed by Mike using just a spoon, the superior immediately realized the situation was dire. Meanwhile, at the police station, Anna kept trying to calm the anxious Mike. But Mike wasn't anxious about killing people. He discovered his mind had suddenly become extraordinarily sharp. His brain felt like an out-of-control supercomputer, constantly generating details about everything that had happened in the past 2 hours. When Mike and his girlfriend were taken to the interrogation room, even the sheriff couldn't believe Mike had the courage to kill. But just as the sheriff was about to continue questioning, the power in the police station suddenly went out, automatically activating the backup generator. Out on the street, two armed figures had appeared out of nowhere. They were super agents sent again to eliminate Mike, but predictably, they too were dispatched by Mike. His girlfriend was clearly terrified by the night's events and Mike's behavior. Equally confused, Mike could only try his best to comfort her. Sitting in his girlfriend's car, fragments of memory flashed through Mike's mind. He suddenly realized he had been selectively forgetting many memories for over 20 years. Knowledge of firearms and weapon assembly took their place in his mind. As his memories continued to awaken, Mike also realized that his girlfriend wasn't nearly as simple as she appeared. He began questioning her about what was really going on. At first, she was reluctant to admit anything, but under Mike's persistent pressure, she finally confessed. She was actually a CIA agent planted by the agency to monitor Mike and ensure that,